Hi, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot, Capricorn. This reading is for the first part of April, the first half, or whenever you come into this reading, this also applies to. Okay, thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. They're about to come forward for Capricorn and the rising sign. If Capricorn is not your rising sign, then if you do know it, then check out the other videos and see that. It'll give you a little bit more information on the reading. The cards have been cut and pre-shuffled with your energies. I'm going to warm them up as I go along here. Okay, so this is a general reading. Put the pieces where they go. Take what you need, leave the rest. Some of the messages may be very specific to you. Okay, so may you be doing well, Capricorn. Let's see what we have. I'm going to draw first from the Oracle here. And this is the secret language of light. Okay, I'm just going to draw this one card. It's going to be like an overseer card for the reading. And we have number 2, awakening. And I'm going to read the description here. Get a little bit more detail on this. From the book, it always does it justice to read from here. Okay. Wisdom emerges through everyday experience. You're about to experience an aha moment. This will come as a feeling of deep truth that seemed to have slipped your mind. You have often thought, there must be another way to experience and live this life, and you're about to discover it. You're opening your heart and mind to the full, authentic you. Time-honored ways that have worked in the past are no longer bringing the results you desire, and may have become obstacles to your dreams. Beliefs become intermingled with everyday processes and who we think we are. No wonder it can seem hard to let them go. When you rouse from the slumber of conformity, you awaken into the same world, but through the eyes of soul love. You can see beyond fear to the creative possibilities that are everywhere. Relax and enjoy this time. It is your natural evolution. Okay, so that is a lovely card to come into your reading, Capricorn. Okay, so this is the Light Seer Tarot. I'm going to draw some cards here. We're going to get some clarifier cards as well. Let's see what we're looking at for you for the first half of April, and also again when you come into this reading. I am going to, if you'll please excuse me just 1 second, I'm going to shut off my heater. Okay. Thank you for your patience with that. It takes a little bit to shut off too. It's an old-fashioned heater and it's kind of loud. Maybe it's just a personal thing. I just think it's loud. Okay, so let's see what we have for you, Capricorn. Okay, in the bottom here, we have the Devil card showing up. This is your energy, Capricorn. The major arcana of the Devil card is your energy. And there's a reason why. You know, people see the Devil card, and we'll get more into it. It tends to bring up fear, but it's a grounding card. It's a card of the earth, and you are an earth sign. So let's see here. We have the Hermit, we have 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and the Magician. Okay. The Hermit, that's Virgo energy. And the Hermit is, you know, what happens when you go into your safe space And you go within and you take time out and you gather yourself, and all the wisdom comes up from within. And hence, it looks like this person's like, you know, floating in midair in this particular deck. But they're actually sitting on that landing spot. But they're glowing from within. You know, I always, whenever I see the Hermit card in this deck, is, as the Buddha said, be a light unto yourself. And the lanterns right here, they don't need it because they're glowing. So all that glowing is the wisdom that comes out when you spend enough time alone. And that's what the Hermit is saying here. Let's get a clarifier card. What's this Hermit card, Spirit? We have the Emperor. We are in Aries sun sign right now, and the Emperor is the Aries card. The Emperor is divine masculine energy. And as you can see in this image, he's sitting on the chessboard. You know, he's a master of the game. You know, he's the king of kings. So as you're going into this hermiting mode, you're coming out as the Emperor. And I love it how he's got the ankh on his forearm right there. And it's a beautiful image of bridging the worlds, you know, being close to the realm in which our natural place is before we take this form. We're only here for a little while. So the ankh is always the symbol of bridging worlds. And again, master of the game. So the Emperor makes tough decisions. And so you're going to be able to do that. That's what's being said here. When you're taking time out, that often occurs, okay? This Five of Pentacles can be a little harsh energy. Any of fives in numerology is a breakdown of the four, which is rest, onto the six of stability. Five is a conflicting time. Pentacles is your Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, so it's earth energies. Tends to be, as you can see in the image, feeling left out, like can't get in. But the key's right here. They just can't see it because they're too busy grieving. Feeling left out. It might have something to do with finances, because, you know, generally Pentacles does have to do with money, career, maybe something happened at the job. But let's see a little further here. You might be feeling, you know, tight. You may have lost some, you know, finances and all that. What's this Five of Pentacles, Spirit, Capricorn? We have the Tower. Okay. The Tower is coming in and changing this Five of Pentacles for you. The Tower is a fast energy, like the lightning strike. And it comes in, and generally on traditional tarot, it shows like the lightning striking the castle and the king and the queen being spit out of the castle. Here, it's like the tree. The butterflies are coming out. You know, the squirrel's like, oh no. The acorns that were stored in the tree is all coming down. It could be a quick, sudden, abrupt shift. But next to this Five of Pentacles, that's a good thing, because something's shaking up that energetic here for your Capricorn for the first part of April. Okay, as we're saying that is because Six of Swords is here. Six of Swords is air sign, so Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, swords of the mind. You know, she's wearing that red shawl. She's got her suitcase there on this boat. She's been going for a while, and look, see, she's being towed by the birds here. So Spirit's towing her. And as you can see, there's sunlight right here, and it's being shown on the boat. So the sun is rising. So it's a huge metaphor for going into a calmer way of being. Again, remember, six in numerology, stability. So you're being moved, and Spirit is assisting you with this. That's why the Tower can bring up fear. It can be like, oh no, a quick change. But it can be a very good thing that this is happening here. That structure that was not working, that you're sitting in that Five of Pentacles, is being disrupted for a reason. What's the Six of Swords? Yeah, King of Pentacles. And so here with the King of Pentacles, and again, Pentacles is your energy, is their sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We are going to be entering Taurus by the 20th, I believe, of April. So we'll be in Aries for a little bit here. And we'll get more into that in the second half of April reading. But the King of Pentacles is a master of obtaining money. You know, he's got the pentacle in his lap. And he's overseeing, he's an older fellow, right? So he's been at it for a while, and he's a master at building his empire. And he's just sitting back and enjoying, in a very happy way, his security. And that really has a lot to do with it. So it looks like that you're moving towards that King of Pentacles. And it's very supportive for this month to happen. The Magician card is all about manifestation. You see it's got the figure 8 on his hood there, which is the symbol of this channel. We talk a lot about as above, so below, as within, so without, working with the other part of ourselves, our higher self, our soul, the God, you know, creator, the universe, however you equate the higher powers to be, you're an extension thereof, and co-creating and creating magic and manifesting it. Manifesting your desires. So this is a very good thing. I can see the progression here. What's the Magician card here, Spirit? Yeah, there's a celebration here. 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is the 1111 card. You see these 4 wands are here? It's like, that's what's known in tarot as the 1111. So very, very auspicious card to have. You see, they're just in celebration. So you're quickly, very quickly, remember the Tower card here. You're quickly coming out, and remember the very first card that we pulled is the Awakening card. And you know, so it's coming down into the crown chakra of this person that's meditating here, just much like the Hermit card, very potent card there, and receiving that, right, assistance, if you will. You know, it happens sometimes when you're down and out. You get shaken up and you become more connected, because it's a surrendering period where you just stay there for so long until you just can't take it anymore. Sometimes that happens. And then it leaves you in that opening and that receptive mode to receive what is always trying to, it's right there. It's just you have to be in a mode to receive it. A lot of the times when we're in a mode of feeling left out, you see in that, she's like fetal position. She's not like open to anything. She's just down and out, feeling all alone. She's not seeing the key right there that can open the door. And that's what's being said here. Here, this reading, you are, for this first part of April, it's happening. And it's a very beautiful thing. And it is a very grand cause for celebration. And again, the Devil card is coming in here. Now, again, it's Capricorn energy. It's an earth energy, really. Meaning that sometimes you can feel like you're being drawn to bondage for security, whatever reason it is. You see how this particular devil is holding the strings for this person, and they're like grasping their ears, like, oh, you know, feel like I'm a puppet on a string. There's something I have no control over, but that is not true. Okay. Again, that's your energy. And if you look at the rest of the cards here, it's a quick change from being feeling like that you don't have control of your situation to moving on to calmer energy, is calmer way of being in this King of Pentacles, in energy, to manifesting in the Magician, and then celebrating this with this grand awakening. So it's a very beautiful message here. And again, with the Devil card showing up, that's your energy. Okay, you have full control of your situation. This is the Ancestors deck here. I'm going to pull one Guardian from here. Now, everyone, you all have your own entourage, your own protectors, your guardians, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, all that to assist you in your journey. But this as a group, there's one coming in particular here for the first part of April for you. So this is what this deck is all about. We have summer. Bask in joy and light. Beautiful. And the bee energy. The bee energy is all about prosperity. You know, when you stay true to and just keep going. Okay. And the bee energy is stay with the path of moving towards, exactly, moving towards the light. And you're going to bask in the joy, just like this Four of Wands is suggesting here, right? And again, remember the card that we pulled. It's like it's the colors of this card. It's very, you know, in sync. So bask in joy and light. And that's exactly what that is. Because that's our natural form. That's our true way of being. The lower emotions are there for our expansion, for us to have growth periods, but not to stay there for so long and to feel like that we're trapped in bondage. Okay. But again, this is your card. So it's got two meanings for you in particular, Capricorn. So we're going to leave that there. And I'm going to draw a few of these and close up the reading. Big shift. Yeah, April is going to be a pretty big, there's going to be surprises. You know, March was a kind of a doozy. We had a lot of eclipses, a lot of stuff going on as we're moving out of it. A lot of shifts astrologically, for sure, energetically. April's going to be the same, but there's going to be, of course, it's different. But, yeah, big surprises. So, this reading's telling you, just hold on, good news is here. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Growth. Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Because it means alignment. I love the pictures of the dolphins in this one. It means alignment when you're in positive energy, because your soul is always in pure positive energy. But here, in the realm of duality, we have a guidance system that brings us around to different emotions, only for us to be able to climb up, back up into alignment again. We're here for our expansion and growth. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. That's beautiful. And that's exactly what we were just saying. You know, honor it. Honor the vessel, which is an extension of your soul, and become aligned. And it's a moment to moment calibration to align with the energies of the higher frequencies. So it's definitely, there's green and purple. I want to say the third eye chakra and also the heart chakra is showing up here in these colors too. You know, moving away from the worry, which is that Five of Pentacles, onto happiness. It's just a beautiful progression here. And the energies are very supportive for you, Capricorn, for this first part of April. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. Thank you, Capricorn, for subscribing. My new subscribers appreciate you. Liking and sharing the videos. And until next time, many blessings on your journey. I appreciate you. Thank you again.